Hi, Sam and John. We've been watching this firefight going on for about an hour now. And the homes here off of La Mirada Avenue, or street, I should say, were threatened here for a time. The fire is starting to go past those homes right now. The fire about 4, maybe 5 acres and pushing off towards the southeast. As you can see, firefighters are there in the backyards of these homes with their fire protection groups. Water cannons there spraying off into the mountainside there, or the hillside. As I come out to a wide shot, you'll see that this fire, again, started around 2:30 near Rancho Laguna Road and Morningside Drive. This is right near Bluebird Canyon Drive. You can see one of the aerial assault helicopters coming in, the CH-47, dropping some water. That's an LA County fire helicopter that's come in to assist Orange County Fire right now. We have about 4 of those, or 4 helicopters, I should say, dropping water on this fire, and at least 2 tankers. You can see the fire retardant that's been laid there in this canyon along those streets. Now, I can tell you that evacuation orders are in place for Baja Street and Summit Drive, La Mirada Street and Summit Drive, as well as Catella Avenue, or Catella Street, I should say, and Summit Drive. Now, the Arch Beach Heights are under an evacuation warning right now, but it looks like the firefighters are starting to get an upper hand on this fire. They continue to hit it with fire retardant to slow the progress of the fire. In the meantime, on the ground, there's firefighters there working the fire lines. You can see as I come into a tight shot here, you can see the activity there on the ground as firefighters continue to work this fire right now. But again, this fire continuing to burn here uphill towards those homes and threatening those homes here in this area. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Gil, thank you. What incredible progress we've watched these firefighters make over the last hour or so. I know we're checking in with Casey as well. You've been watching this from the weather perspective, and you said earlier today it's just going to take one quick spark for a fire like this to start.
Yeah, and if you go inland, you know, the weather conditions here where this is burning, not really going to give firefighters a problem. You can see humidity percentages right here, 53%, winds, not really giving them an issue, and it's in the low 80s right now. You go inland, though, and that's where things change. So a brush fire of this nature would be much bigger than 4 acres right now, and those are the conditions that we have over the next few days here. So we just want you to be extra careful with anything you could possibly be doing with a fire source, because the conditions inland are ripe right now for a fire to spread. So yeah, again, that's about 4 acres right now. We're going to continue to monitor that fire for you throughout the next hour. 70 in Santa Monica right now. It's 76 in Santa Ana. We're seeing 90s for Chino and Lancaster. Warmer spots, again, strongest sustained winds, and that's going to be the story for us for the week. A look at where we're seeing those double-digit sustained wind speeds: the Antelope Valley, parts of the San Fernando Valley, and in the Inland Empire at this hour. Humidity percentages, you can see dangerously low. That's what I've been talking about all day. Those inland spots will see elevated fire danger this week. And although temperatures were pretty mild today, we're going to warm up tomorrow. You'll feel a difference. 99 tomorrow for Palmdale, 99 for Woodland Hills, 83 for Long Beach tomorrow, 94 for Pomona, mid-70s for all those Orange County beaches, 89 in Yorba Linda, and tomorrow we'll start to see the mid to upper 90s, possibly triple digits in the Inland Empire. Back to you.
Casey, thank you. And we're following breaking news out of MacArthur Park. Earlier today, dozens of federal agents flanked by National Guard troops swarmed that park, and Mayor Bass and Governor Newsom have denounced their actions as political theater meant to scare the community.
Over a dozen military vehicles, Humvees, and agents on horseback flooded the park, but we still don't know yet if they actually detained anyone. KTLA's Rachel Minitoff is live from downtown LA with details. Rachel.
John, Sam, Mayor Bass called the ICE activity at MacArthur Park a political stunt. She says she does not believe anyone was actually detained, and this was simply meant to instill fear in the community. She said she heard about the raid on her way to meet the governor in Pasadena, and she decided to take a detour to see what was happening for herself. She said she got on the phone with the DHS supervisor, who told her they were leaving momentarily.
So here's the truth. There's no plan other than fear, chaos, and politics. Home Depot one day, a car wash the next, armed vehicles and what looked like mounted military units in a park the next day.
This morning looked like a staging for a TikTok video. And what we say to Border Patrol as the council If you want to film in LA, you should apply for a film permit like everybody else and stop trying to scare the bejesus out of everybody who lives in this great city.
Now, the mayor's office showed this video during today's press conference. It appears to show Border Patrol agents in formation and then federal agents on horseback walking across a soccer field in the park. The city says there was a summer camp in session at the time, and kids were ushered into a nearby building to try to shield them from what was happening. More than 4,000 California National Guards and hundreds of U.S. Marines have been deployed to LA since June. This is against the wishes of Governor Newsom, who we also heard from today.
National Guard men and women that were out there protecting people are now being used as political pawns. Out there on horsebacks running through soccer fields in the middle of the day, timed around announcements and events like this. It says everything you and I need to know about the state of mind of the President of the United States in this administration.
And we still don't know the nature or the purpose of today's operations, but a DHS spokesperson tells us it cannot comment on ongoing operations. The chief of the DHS, the Border Patrol chief, rather, told a Fox News reporter that his message for the city is, quote, "I don't work for Mayor Bass. Better get used to us now because this is going to become normal very soon." We are live outside of the federal building at the moment, where we're anticipating another news conference with a variety of organizations, including ICE out of LA. We'll bring it to you as soon as it begins. That's the very latest in downtown LA. I'm Rachel Menitoff. John, Sam, back to you.
Rachel, thank you. A group of local leaders are protesting the presence of private detention officers inside Glendale Memorial Hospital as a woman detained by ICE recovers from a serious health condition. A spokesperson for the family of Milagros Solis Portillo says she was rushed to the hospital Thursday after being taken into custody by immigration officers.
Despite obvious injuries that required hospitalization, she was left handcuffed and covered in her own vomit for over 8 hours without proper medical care.
This is fascism, plain and simple, and I want to be very clear about that. Everybody deserves access to health care and an environment that is safe and free from intimidation.
We're short-staffed as it is. We don't need to be worrying about ICE agents roaming around or sitting intimidating our patients. They're here to heal.
The Department of Homeland Security tells KTLA Solis is a native of El Salvador who is in the U.S. illegally and was previously arrested on charges of false identification, theft, and burglary. Dignity Health, the company that operates Glendale Memorial, says it's committed to providing, quote, compassionate, high-quality care to everyone who comes through our doors. All right, more coming up on the news at 4.
David Lazarus joins us live. Hey, Laz.
Hey, guys, as employees